Once you received your order, start by laying out everything in front of you. The only tools you'll need for installation are a 12 and 13 mm socket, a 12 mm wrench, and a 4, 5, and 6 mm hex wrench. You'll begin by removing the two bolts that hold the rear fender to the subframe. Next, remove the bolt from the plastics closest to the exhaust mount. This will allow you to gently pry it back to help with the next step. Now you can remove the exhaust mounting bolt. After removing the nut, you may have to press the bolt out with your finger or a hex wrench. The exhaust mount has a rubber grommet that can make it tough to remove the bolt at first, so take your time during this step. Next, remove the bolt from the plastics on the opposite side of the bike like before. Now remove the bolt from the tool tube mounting location. Please note, you can install the rack with or without your tool tube. If you are planning to remove the tool tube during installation, you will use the provided white spacer to fill the extra space left from the mounting bracket. You'll notice your hardware kit will have a pair of aluminum spacers. These will sit in the fender bolt locations as pictured. Once you have your spacers in place, you can align the rack into position. With your rack in place, insert the socket cap bolt through the rack and exhaust mount. Follow up with a washer and nut, hand tight. The opposite side of the bike is already threaded, so all you'll need is the single button head bolt and a washer to mount it. With both mounting bolts hand tight, you can now swing the rack into position, sitting on top of the spacers. Once you have everything aligned, you can insert and thread down the pair of button head bolts and washers into the subframe. Now you can go back and reinstall the side fender bolts and snug down all the rack mounting hardware. Once finished, you are ready to enjoy your new rack. As always, please let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching.